Alright, this is Calabos, and we're playing Minecraft. And this is MC Eternal. So, last episode was really disorganized. And I'm hoping desperately that this episode will be slightly less disorganized. One of the things that we need to do is we need to have a little bit of plant this and have a little bit of wood. Got drawers. Let's see if we've got any other. Let's see if we've got any other colors of stuff for Botania. And we'll just grab all of the Botania stuff and we'll make chests over there. Okay, whatever. The glass breaking sound was actually the aquamarine in the light well breaking, which we do not care about especially. Okay, if this is all the Botania stuff, that is fine. We can roll with that. We're going to need a better source of making stuff grow, which you can do with Psy, but we don't have Psy. We can also do it with roots. Roots is a little bit trickier. I've never combined roots in Botania, although that may be a thing that we try. So we're going to need shears. So let's go ahead and make some stuff that will make our Botania experience kind of less awful. Get some patterns. Logbook. Where is this traveler's logbook? Logbook. Blah blah blah. So a sapling, book and quill. Yeah, whatever. So right now, let's get into Tinkers and we'll make some cheesy weapons. There's a lot of just some stuff in Tinkers. Okay, there we go. We'll need the stencil table. One of these. Go. Go. Stencil table. We can put stencils in. We're going to need to upgrade this to crafting station. We're going to need a need one of these pattern chest. Pop that in here. Notice that we have a tab. Shows us all the stuff that's connected. So the Tinker's setup is basically a multi-block. We need the tool station. And that's going to be like so. Simple. Station. So this is where we make the individual parts. This is where we put the This is where we make the patterns to make the parts. This is where we put all the parts together, and then the next thing that we need is the part builder. And to learn how to type. That's going to be this, and it's going to be fairly simple. Let's wood somewhere, I guess. Up. Gosh. They kill each other. It's weird. Ooh, persimmon. Let's persimmon. And 1,000 carrots. I want to walk all the way up there. Okay. So like I said, next step is one of these. And we'll slap this on here. So from here, it's pretty simple what our next step is. We're going to go ahead and make a couple of those. Pop the stencil table. Want to pop this, then we'll put that in pattern chest. So one of the cool things about the pattern chest is it holds its inventory. Now, I typically will build everything in this arrangement because the multi-block appears to like having things adjacent to that. There you go. Patterns available. Now we can just go through here. Available. So what we're looking for here is the comma, because commas. Make all of these things. Gonna need more, I think. I've never used the Tinker's bows. Maybe I'll do that. I'm not really all that fond of bows as far as the mechanics in Minecraft. I have not done a lot with the armor. I haven't like completely ignored the armor, but so the next thing that we need to do is make the sharpening kit. Although I will be honest, and I don't tend to use. that is absolutely every one of the patterns. We were going to go ahead and throw down for some ladders. How many did we need for that silly quest? 16. Sapling. Balance this out. So. Okay, so we've got 16 ladders, and I do not know why it wants 16, since nearly everything happens in numbers that are not anywhere near related to 16. Down here. More sapling. So give us wood. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a source of stone, and we're going to need... Oh, that was fast. Cut out. We're going to need a source of wood for Britannia. Fast? Oak trees are the fastest that there are as far as that goes. Monkeys. What are the conditions here? Oh, because I've got the farming thing. Growth ticks. All the growth ticks around me are just ridiculous. Or mysteriously bad things happen. Now, what did they say about... Said if you, what, right-click on a... teleports you to the top. Oh, that's cool. Fish. Okay, so that. So we're gonna need bone meal. We're gonna need that comma. Let's go to the part builder. Gosh, that nonsense. We're gonna need this. Or wood. Comma. Tool station says that a comma needs one of those, tool rod, comma head, and a binding. Go back to the part builder. We need a binding, and then we need a tool rod. Tool station, go back to commas. So what makes this cool is worms. Worm sign. So we're gonna need drawers. So that'll give us drawers for all the petals. Do we care about flowers? That'll give us drawers for all of the flowers. That'll give us drawers for all the tall flowers. Go drawer. Grab. Let's go. X in my thing to make this terrible. Don't even know why it couldn't work, but fine, whatever. So we have light gray flowers. We'll just put them up here. For all of the rest of this. That. Light gray. Bone meal. Those weren't light gray. And ta-da! The comma, like shears. New, right? The reason this is important is that will give us a source of stuff. I'm gonna make a little bowl. Those. That gives us a pestle and mortar. Pestle and mortar used to make floral white powder. Floral white powder gives us floral fertilizer. Gives us all of the flowers. Probably not a surprise if you've ever done this before. But that will set us up for some of the other things. It is occasionally a thing where I will try to arrange the flowers. I'm not going to try and arrange the flowers this time, except as much as it takes to match these patterns here, so that I am more able to find the ones that we need. Now with the gray ones, we're basically going to do the same thing. Seven and go. Let's put stuff in our inventory or in our backpack here so that we don't have to worry about walking back and forth quite as much. We're only missing black now. Okay, let's pull all these apart back into metals. As we get further into various mods and some of the other things that are going on, get a lot easier. We'll be able to automate a lot more of this. We'll be able to have things will be easier. I mean, that's always the way it is. You get more resources, like stages you up. They matter the game for the most part. All right, so we've got all of the basic flowers. So at this point, what we need is to convert some of these. Kind of manage that one. We'll start making some of that. We need some cobble. So the best way for us to get cobble at this moment is probably either mining or some sort of cobble gen. I think that what we also have seeds. I'd like to automate the seeds as well. They're cloche or pots or something. Unfortunately, mystical agriculture doesn't necessarily automate all that well as far as some of the things. All right, let's check this out and see what it looks like. Hopefully this is a 10-10-10 carrot and we can breed it. 10-10-10, sweet. So let's go ahead and do this. Got a 10-10-10, we'll get rid of all of these. That. Look at our quest book. We have the ladders, which gives us money, and the loot. The drum. What the heck is the drum good for? Instrumental mobs. It's a weapon. We break it, we have need a drum. Weird. I don't know. We have a drum. Go us. So let's look at skills, farming. We need 3 more levels in farming. We're also going to need a couple levels in magic. Okay. Gonna put this back over here with the rest of them. So this will give us stone. All of the stone we could want. Let's see. Stone. What we may do is actually... Let's grab a worm, and we'll do this over by our Botania setup. Bookworm eggs. That way we'll have all of the stone we need where we need it. Then we won't have to mine it, we'll just be able to farm it. So tree is there. Seems appropriate. Start these going. So because they count as tilling it, one worm actually has the possibility of getting you the other stuff. What do we need for diamond seeds? Diamond seeds. So we have to do all mystical agriculture quests to unlock. It's going to be a hard minute. So I would like to build up to this ultimate furnace, but the ultimate furnace is made with nether stars, block of supremium essence, wither skeleton skulls, and it's just like, it is ridiculous. So this is better than the regular furnace. Efficiency 15% is a thing. So we could use watering cans. We definitely want to do this. It's just gonna take us a minute to collect all of the things. Most of the ones on this side, like ice essence, we should be able to do. Water essence, we should be able to do. Fire should be fine. Nether should be a little bit harder. Well, soul sand and netherrack, we might be able to. Stone alloy. Can make redstone alloy. So these shouldn't be that difficult, really. Marble essence we're gonna have pretty shortly. The blitzes are probably going to be a little bit harder. So were the blizzes and the basalts. We'll have to hunt those down, and we'll have to do get chunks, which we could get with basalt's rods. We could get from crates, I guess. I don't know. Either way, we are doing a little bit better. Let's go. Now we have that going. So gold is another thing that we want. Gold seeds, gold seeds. Do all farming and agriculture quests to unlock. Aura gold. They've disabled. Okay, so we've got to do a lot of quests to unlock various things that would make our life easier. But we've started in Britannia. This is going to give us things. We are going to have to go looking for gold because we want to get our spreaders going, which is going to be a couple of gold ingots for all the spreaders we're going to need. They're a Britannia, magic and spell casting. Yep. Metal apothecary. Let's go break one of these. There. Back. Look at this one. Mana to mob farm. So the Bellathorn kills hostile mobs. Daisy. Which will unlock that. Locks that, which locks that. Hydrangea. So we can make one, and we will because of the quest, but it's not super useful, really. The problem with the hydrangea is it's considered a passive generation. It's considered passive generation, and so the flower dies after a certain amount of time, and I generally don't waste my time with those flowers. Oh man, we're at 35 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. We made some progress. We have some stuff. We need to go ahead and fetch some gold from somewhere. And a little bit more iron. And we're heading for the Hopper Hawk. In order to this, we'll need all of this stuff, which this is pretty easy. This is redstone and grass clippings. And then we're going to need mana steel, mana powder, white carpet, feathers, and string. All of which we have. So this should be really fast. The difficulty is going to be the runic altar, which we're going to need enough mana to make the rune, to convert some of the stuff. So there's a couple of steps that I'd like to take along the way that we'll look at and see where we end up. So I hope you liked the episode. Watch this. Ta-da! Quest complete. Look at us. We're like superheroes. Look at all these quests we've done. So there's a couple of things that I'd like to do along the way that will make our mana generation, easier. Hyphae, I don't even know what that is. And we'll just have to see what this rising. We'll have to see what, if any, we end up with on the way. So, I hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, do not. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns, they're all beautiful things. I'd love to see them below. Have a good night.